What's up, y'all? Welcome back to another video where I get to interview one of my trader friends. So on this video, I'm gonna be asking him all about how he is becoming consistently profitable and how he is using prop firms in order to grow his own account. All right, so let's get right into it. What's up, Freddie? How you doing?
I'm all right.
So tell the people who you are and where you're from, first of all.
My name's Fred. I'm from Markham, Illinois.
How did you end up trading?
Back in 2012, I had a friend. He was doing forex. He was like getting forex, and he showed me how to set up an account. I didn't know nothing about trading really. So on first day, I probably put like $1,000 in it, right? So I'm trading, and the first day I make like $200 in forex. I'm okay. I can do this. I don't, you know what I'm saying? All these people talk about you gotta be rich and know all this about trade. I'm boom, okay. Go a couple more days. I end up making in like 2 weeks, right? Like $2,500 on trade, not knowing what I'm doing. Just following trends. So I did what every, urban person of my stature would do. I pulled my money up out of Forex and I bought an old school car. I bought a 2004 Mercedes Benz, old car, man. And I thought I was doing something. I get a little bit more money, I stopped trading, I got my money out, stopped trading for a while, and I thought I can just go back in and do the same thing. So I put another 1,000 in there. Well, I lost everything after that, like everything that I thought I was gonna win. I'm hard-headed, people tell me, hey, look over and do this, forget that, I was super hard-headed, I was stuck in my way. I can do this.
But did you practice before,
No.
So how did you even know what to look for to even know when to buy or when to sell?
What I did, if I seen it going up, I just got in. Whichever direction it was, I just got in it, and it went my way. It went my way for a while. I'm like, all right, cool.
But what time frame was you trading on during that time?
Any time frame. I'm talking about I was in there blind. I was in there blind. So I'm losing. I you know what? Forget this trade stuff. I ain't doing it no more. I stopped. So it's like 2012. I stopped, and I didn't get back into trade until 2019 because my Superior Trades hit me up, Paris hit me up, talking about, hey bro, I got you, get in this, I'm gonna teach you how to trade options. I'm like, so it sparked my interest again. I'm like, you know what? All right, bro, you doing it? Okay, I can do it too. So I go in him, he give me this course. I'm in this course. I'm listening to him. Woo, and he tell me, hey, Fred, trade, we gonna set you up, we gonna get you the trade paper. Which, paper accounts is just, just accounts that to get you in the mind frame of how to trade, not actually trading your real money. So I go in there, I'm trading options. So he tell us the only trade, trade paper for like a month. I go in there, trade paper for a day. When you trade paper, they give you the big numbers. So you got a paper account that's worth $100,000, and I'm trading every bit of that $100,000. Unrealistic trade because I got 32 contracts. What is it? A spot. I got 32 contracts of spot. I'm trading options now. This ain't even for us. I'm trading options now. I got 32 contracts of that on paper. You know what I'm saying? I just made $1,400. I'm good. You know what I'm saying? I don't need trade paper no more. I'm a start this. I'm cold. We was trading, you know what I'm saying? We had our Zoom on. So you know what I'm saying? We trading, I'm in the Zoom. Yeah, man, I made this much. So everybody get off the chat, right? Paris calls me. He said, hey bro, I know you just traded every bit of that $100,000, bro. Don't you dare trade your live account. I said, come on, bro, why would I do that? I ain't gonna do that. I'm gonna stick to the course. I'm gonna do what you tell me to do. He's like, you gonna see. I hang up. So the next day, I get on there. So when you mess up doing something that you ain't supposed to be doing, you just quiet. And I talk all day on Zoom. I get in there. He throws a play out. He say, all right, y'all, if SPY gets right here, it gets to this level, it's gonna go up. I got $1,000 worth of my regular stuff. I'm in there, boom. I get in play. I'm quiet. I'm making money though. I'm making money. You know what I'm saying? My $1,000, you know what I'm saying? Off a SPAC card, I'm not making none but like $30, $40. You know what I'm saying? It ain't like the $100,000 account that I had.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I'm just making like $40. You know what I'm saying? At this time, just growing my account. And he tell us to get out of play. And
You like, it ain't done. I ain't getting enough money.
I'm like, it's still going on. I ain't getting out of this. I ain't getting out of this. I ain't getting out of this. I swear to God, I was the main one, like, you know what I'm saying, during that time, like not listening to, you know what I'm saying, what they told me to do and what not to do,
Right.
jumping in plays early, not looking at the setup. Like I was wild.
So how did you overcome that? Like, how would you describe where you were then to where you at now?
Oh, so it's from now, you know what I'm saying, I started to be a little bit more disciplined, and you know what I'm saying, kind of like watching plays set out, making sure my trend lines are there, looking for, you know what I'm saying, the fair value gaps and stuff like that. See, most of that stuff I didn't know.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And some of the materials they told me to study, I didn't study at that time. But once you start taking them L's, you start looking at stuff, because you know what I'm saying, you don't want that you don't want to keep on losing all that money.
Don't I know?
Yeah, so like, and I started, you know what I'm saying, once I started to like, it started to slow down to me.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Once you start seeing certain areas where you looking at your confluences and things like that in the charts. So it starts to slow down, like, okay, you can foretell, okay, if it goes to this point right here, yeah, we gonna hover right here, because you know what I'm saying, this is some of the high points that it's been in months.
Right.
And every time you get to this level right here, it'll reject.
Right.
Now, if it don't reject right here, it's gonna go up to this level right here. So you already know what's going on. So you wait it out until you see.
That's the thing that's gonna make or break a trader. That waiting part.
Yeah. Especially if you impatient. I've been an impatient person my whole life. So you know what I'm saying? That's the hard part for me, is just kind of sitting there waiting for it to happen. Like now, I don't even trade at the beginning of the day anymore. Yeah, I don't trade market open anymore. I used to be, I gotta get in here at market open. I gotta get in here market open, because that's when all the money and that. But and now that, you know what I'm saying, I trade futures now. Futures is a whole different monster. Like,
well, okay, let's get to that. Let's talk about. Now let's go to it, because I trade futures too.
Futures was a rocky road for me starting off.
Because you can lose a lot without a stop, but options you can only lose what you put in.
Yeah, what you put in. So with futures, especially if you trade NQ, if you trade NQ,
today
like
with NQ, I was trying to get funded by a different, like another account. Real quick, I tried to scalp. I had the profit, but I'm waiting on it to go up. And it ended up going where I said it was gonna go, but the volatility, my account, like the prop firm, they got a max drawdown of $1,000. I only had 2 NQ contracts. It went exactly where I knew it was going, but just the fluctuation knocked me out of
So futures, like I started off trading ES. You know what I'm saying? It was cool, like, you know what I'm saying, you get money there.
Right.
But I found NQ. Now NQ, that's a demon right there. One day I was up, what, $15,000
on NQ.
On NQ. I'm sitting there, I'm like, what? And I'm seeing like, ain't no way, it ain't stopping. It's gonna continue going my way. I know it, I see it. Boy, I end up leaving that day down -5,000, because I was up 15,000, and I end up down 5,000 off that play. So that's $20,000 right there.
How did you internally after that?
What? I'll be ready to beat up everybody I can talk to, bro. Bill Collector called me out. He getting cussed out for real. Like anybody, like when you lose that amount of money, and it don't even matter what it is. Like the doorbell could ring, and you fucking ring my goddamn doorbell. Like bro, go somewhere right now. Like you don't even want to do nothing. You just want to sit there and just think about the mistake that you just made.
Yes. Look, let me tell you, speaking of that, one day I was trading my live account, my own money before I got with prop firms. I was trading options, and I had got into play. Maybe I got in too early or something, you know. But so it went down. I lost. I was losing, so I think I ended up cutting it. And then I see the play coming back, you know. So I tried to re-enter with one contract, one spy. I must have pressed 10, and it started going my way, and I get all my money back, right? I
Right.
get so scared because you know you lost before. I jump out. As soon as I get my money back, I think I jump out with like $40, like profit, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's why that shit went to the moon. And I used
I
all my buying power. I
it
went home and
happened.
went to
I
sleep.
swear to God, it happens like that though. It happens like that. Like once you like, and we so as traders, like we just stay in a bad play for so long, and then when it's going our way,
Get out.
we
So,
get out early.
yep.
But it happens like that. It happens like it, man. But it happened to me so many times. Like I be in a play and I'm fighting to get back to where I need to be, like just to break even. Like
Right.
you
You be
sitting,
like,
you sitting, your hands trembling and shit, like on the mouse. Like I, I'm back even. Click,
yeah.
you click it, and you, I'm back even. Then you look at it, it's like, I'm dang. And then you just calculate all the money that you could have made. Man, that's about like $10,000 right now.
But you know who do this very well, who don't do that. So Paris B. So when he be, I noticed this about him. If he holding and then it go against him, he gonna keep holding it because he gonna trust his play. And
Bro just sit there. He'll be down 100K. He'll be down 100K. Talk about, I'm just gonna roll this shit over to the mall. I'm like, you finna roll $100,000 loss over the mall? You ain't gonna try to chip away at it? No, I'm just rolling tomorrow. Come back tomorrow, he up $98,000. Like yeah, you know what I'm saying? But I can't do that. My bag right there, my bag ain't that long to, you know what I'm saying, go down that far.
right, yep,
Yeah,
yeah,
you know what I'm saying? So you got to have a big bag. But he actually shows you how to do a small account like that too.
right, for real, yep.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? It's not just he just got that bag. He definitely know what he's doing. He definitely on his square.
So let me ask you this: what made you switch to prop firms, and how has it been going since then? And have you had any payouts? Have you taken anything out?
One of our trading partners, Dontre, actually exposed me to prop firms. And the thing is I got into the prop firm because I hit and I lost all my money. I lost my money on my options. So I'm like, I know how to trade. Ooh, I got it. And he said, man, look, let's try this prop firm. So it was just me and him at first. We figuring it out. I bought 40 accounts before I actually I reset my account like 40 times before I actually, you know what I'm saying? When you trade futures and options, it's totally different mind frame that you got to be in, especially when you starting with your own with the prop firms, because
Mm-hmm.
you need to know when to get in and when to get out.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes holding is not what you can do
Yep.
with futures. You
Yep.
know what I'm saying? You make your little $500 if you got one of them accounts. As soon as you make your $500, get up out of there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Or if it's struggling, if you sitting at 465 and it's struggling to get to 500, you need to know, like, you know what? I just take the little 465
Yep.
and get out, because while you sit here trying to hold to get that little extra sitting $500, $40, that it can drop on you, and when it drop in a blink of an eye.
Have you ever traded a prop firm that didn't have a trailing threshold?
No.
One I trade, we don't got a trailing threshold. What's the amount of contracts you trade with on a regular basis? Like a
Nah.
nah?
Nah.
On NQ?
On NQ, yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
How long you be typically in the play?
Probably a minute or so.
Scalper, real life scalper.
Yeah, real life scalper. Like
Yeah.
I don't be in there that long. As soon as I see get my level I need, I'm out.
What time frame do you trade on?
So like I said, I trade 10. I traded 10:30. So I map out everything around like 9:30, and I ain't gonna make no trade till like 10:30.
But what if you don't see no play? But you saying that's when you like get ready to trade. Anything after that is, that's when you.
Yeah, so I give myself a little bracket between 9:30 and 12, but I don't make a trade till 10:30.
Okay.
I do that because NQ, like I said, NQ goes up and down real fast.
Mm-hmm.
You can be up $4,000 one second, you can be down 4,000 in the next second.
Literally in a
So,
second.
so the money still goes up. You know what I'm saying? It goes up moderate around that time.
Yeah.
So it'll give you that steady, and then if it has one of those pullbacks and you lose the money, you can actually catch it before it shoots all the way down to hell.
Right.
So, or if you in a call or something, you took a short on it before it go to heaven, whatever it is, before you lose your money, you can catch it. You can be like, oh, okay.
Right.
I was up 1,600. I'm just down 300, and it looks like it's gonna keep on dropping. Like I'm out.
Right. So tell me this: being a scalper, like being in plays less than a minute, when you make your money and you in and out, but you see it still heading up, what do? Do you get back in like and keep scalping as it's moving up, or tell me?
You know my heart. I tell myself every time I go in there. I tell myself every time when I make what I make and I make it real fast. I say, Fred, close this computer and go to sleep.
And go to sleep at all.
Get out the house. Go somewhere. But unfortunately, when you work from home,
right,
and all your friends, they either at work or they still sleep while you up, you end up seeing yourself open the computer back up and talk about something. I think I can squeeze some. I think I can squeeze this right here. I see it. And then next thing you know, you blew an account. That's how I end up kind of like messing up like all them other accounts before I actually got funded. Mm-hmm. And then I'm a daredevil, and I kind of let see some people talk me out of some stuff, because I'll be on the chat, and Marlon, I'll be in there. I've been up, and I'm like, oh, I didn't make $4,000 a day. I'm cool. I'm done for the day. Then Marlon, he'll get in my ear talk about, that's it. And you what? I just made but is that it? Like, bro, is you coming at me or something like that? Is that a challenge? And then I get back into play and I blow my account. I mean, one day I had just got good at trade. I swear to God, this was my first day. I made $700. I made $700.
But on the
this is options. So I made $700. I'm bragging. Yeah, I just made my first $700. You know what I'm saying? You say something. That's it. I'm saying you can make 700, you can make 1,000. I'm like, you right. I can make that. I get back in there, boy. I lost everything. I was in there mad. I was so mad at Marlon, man. I'm like, I let him talk me into this. So I'm like, all right, never again. I go back. I made like 1,200 after that. Ooh, I said I made 1,200, and I'm thinking in my head like, I dare this nigga say something. I dare Marlon say something. Because it ain't gonna happen twice like that. Right. You know what I'm saying? Well, I get back in the play and I dare. He say, yeah, because I just made like 2,000. Man, let me get back in this play. I got back in, I got smoked again. Oh man, I swear to God, like,
why you let that man send you off like that?
I was born in a community where, you know what I'm saying, you can't let nobody talk to you.
That's some man stuff. I don't see girls being like that. We be like, yeah, that's it.
I can't deny a good challenge.
You got that discipline though.
And that's what it was though. My discipline was just straight trash. Like,
how long did it take you to actually finally get funded? And what was the secret?
yes, I've got funded from Apex. I've got funded from Take Profit. So those are two that I use. With Apex, what I did, I kind of slowed down and I got off the chat. Number one thing I did, I got off the chat. Sometimes it'd be the noise for me.
Mm-hmm.
So it was points where I done made what I needed to make on my eval, and I'll be in there messing around with them, and I end up losing it.
Mm-hmm.
I passed that account, got my paid account together. Mm-hmm. So that first day I was in the play, I made like $2,000. And I got out, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, okay, I'm playing my real money now. So
that was me today. I traded with him last night for the first time. I made 170. I was scared, like jumped out.
But I ain't gonna lie for your hand. In here, I be in like, man, why my hand shaking like this? You don't want to lose, especially if you been through all those resets and stuff like that. You ain't trying to lose that no more. So I got that, you know what I'm saying? Then the next day I probably made like $1,300. Oh, and it was cool. I'm like, third day of me having my actual account, I'm in a play. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna knock this play out early and, you know what I'm saying, make this couple dollars, and I'm get out to take my mom to the doctor's office. I hit the button to close out. He come back to the house. It's around like 12:30. And I say, you know what? Let me just hop on here and see what my play would have done if I was continuing to trade.
I don't like doing that because I'll be mad if it went crazy.
So I get on there, my play's still open. I didn't close out my play. It never closed.
It blew your account?
It blew my account up. I was up 30,000. I came back to 30-piece spice off you. Do the fucking radar. I made 30,000 that day.
Did you close it out when you first?
What? After I took pictures. But I ain't never tried to screenshot something so fast, and my hand was shaking like this, trying to screenshot into the group.
Did you ever get to withdraw any of the 30,000?
Yeah. So after that, you know, it took me 10 days. So you know, you got to trade those 10 days. Mm-hmm. And after I made the 30,000, after that, those days, because I didn't have to worry about no trading thresholds. I ain't have to worry about none of that stuff. I can trade freely. Mm-hmm. So I started making $7,000 this day, $8,000 this day. You know what I'm saying? Another 20,000. Right. You know what I'm saying? I started to put it all together. So, you know what I'm saying? I look at my account. My account I was up like $289,000.
At this point, it still don't feel real. Like, yeah, it's in there. Yeah. But
so you know what I'm saying? I request my first payout.
How much did you request?
With Apex, you gotta every 2 weeks it's 2,000 until you do your 90 days.
See
so you take until you can take your big lump sum up out of it. Yeah, my first payout was $2,000. Boom. I take that out. I put it in a group. I posted in a group and everything, man. First payout. I was going through litigation and things like that. I couldn't request another payout because of that. So I'm waiting, you know what I'm saying, to all this stuff before I can take another payout with them. A couple months ago, my grandfather passed away, and I'm trading. My mind wasn't into it, you know what I'm saying? I was just trading just to be trade, you know what I'm saying? Not really focused. But 2 days before his funeral, he was trying to get everything together. I entered a trade, and I never closed out of that trade. It's guidelines that Apex tell you to abide by. And one of the guidelines was I can't have a open trade from 4:59 p.m. to 6 p.m. You can't have an open trade. I got a violation from that, and they killed my account. So I end up losing $289,000.
You about to make me cry. How did you feel?
It's a lot of cuss words that can't probably be broadcast on here, but I was livid. I was very much upset, hurt. Like it was a lot of stuff going on, especially like trying to deal with my grandfather and the funeral. You know what I'm saying? That really like a gut punch. You know what I'm saying? And you know what I'm saying? If I wasn't going through the litigation and stuff like that, I probably would have been snatched
Right.
most of that money up out of there. Then I sent them a email. They talking about some, well, you didn't buy about that. So I'm like, y'all really just stole money from me, huh?
Right. All of it. Come on now.
So I end up leaving them.
Right.
I end up going to Take Profit Trader. You
How
know
is
what I'm
that
saying?
going?
Oh yeah, I love it.
They got
I
trouble.
love it. Yeah, they got one of them too. But
How you like it
then
better?
I liked it because it takes them 5 days to fund you, and you know what I'm saying. And after 2 days, you can snatch your money.
Mm.
So
I need to get with them.
yeah, so I didn't got that snatch my money out. You know what I'm saying. Got paid for them a couple times. So
Yeah.
you have as long as you go over that 2,500 with them, once you get funded,
Mhm.
you can take out whenever you want. Yeah. So
Yeah.
you know
Oh,
what I'm saying, but
I
it's 2 days. So you get funded. Well, you trade for 2 days. You know, so even if you make your 2,500 that day, you trade for 2 days, boom, and then third day you can go ahead and request your money out.
Wow.
Yeah. So I did that, you know what I'm saying? And I was like, you know what? Every time I get a set amount I take that money out of Take Profit, and then I got my own actual Ninja Trader account
Right.
where I put that money, you know what I'm saying, move that money from there to there. And then, you know what I'm saying, I trade from there.
Right. So tell me this. So this another mindset. So once you do that and you start trading your own money, your own Ninja Trader account, is that another psychological shift, or do you be nervous trading that? Because now you know, like
Nah.
it's even more real. Even though the prop firms feel real once you get funded, but now it's even more.
Well, now since I went through all them little trials and tribulations, man, I'm kind of like calm with it. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I've been up 200K, you know what I'm saying? And then and one day I lost 200K.
Right.
So I'm not nervous no more. Like my jitters and stuff is gone because you know what I'm saying? Like it like, you know, when you just get numb to things, you know what I'm saying? You get numb to it, like it's not a factor no more. As long as you see where your play is going, you know what I'm saying, it's confirmed that it's gonna go
Right.
there. And if it's not, you get in and get out. It ain't like I'm sitting here holding that bed stuff no more, or you know, I'm getting out, you know what I'm saying, faster than what I want, because for the most part it's going your way. It's gonna go your way, but
You just
how long
gotta
is it gonna
hold it.
take?
Get
Yeah.
this. Yeah. That's what I'm learning about myself and my plays. Like it always go what I say it's gonna go. It's just about the nervousness while you in it to, you know what I'm saying? To hold
Yeah.
to be pulling back sometimes. You be like, is this the time it ain't gonna go to my spot? So do you feel like you are a consistently profitable trader at this stage in your career? Or are you still working on it?
Still working on it. Right, because like consistency in the market it's kind of tough to be consistent unless you only want to make like your goal is like $100. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you can be consistent on making $100, but you know what I'm saying, it's days you are going to take L's. It's days you're gonna take L's. I don't care who you are. The banks take them. You gonna take them.
Yeah, yeah. But do you feel like your win rate is higher than your losing rate? But it really also don't matter. That it's just about how much money do you end up in profit at the end of the week, at the end of the month. That's pretty much. And do you feel like that you can consistently end up in profit by the end of the month or the end of the week?
I was reading something, and it is stated like most profitable traders only probably win 3 or 4 times a month.
Yeah.
It's just when they win, they just win big that day.
Right.
They know that, you know what I'm saying, okay, I'm winning. I'm gonna hold this winner.
Right. Look. So Freddie, this is what I'm wondering. So I'd be like, when you get your profit, stay out the market, because I trade pre-market now. And I trade post-market because I got a regular job. So I'll be trading after work or before work, right? So I'd be like, once you get your money, just stay out. Just stay out. But then, like, say for instance, we on the uptrend on the higher time frame. I'd be like, should I keep getting back in to play this play? Because then, you know, eventually we're gonna be on the downtrend. And my strategy, like my setup, is conducive to calls for the uptrend. So I'm like, should I really, make this work so I don't have to be trying to trade while we in the downtrend? Because I know I ain't barely gonna get much out of this downtrend. You know what I'm saying? So
Mm.
what's your thoughts about that? Like, should you try to make it stretch? Like play,
So
make it work?
so I would, but that's on you. That's on your heart. Like, you know what I'm saying?
That's
No, I'm for real though. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I can tell you, yeah, I stay in it, but you know what I'm saying? My emotions, your emotions are different.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because I be seeing some of the stuff, I'm like, man, I'm gonna stand here with P. When he rides something up, then my emotions is not as strong as his emotions.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? It ain't about like, yeah, we gonna stand and you know what I'm saying? Once it gets to that point where, like I done seen this movie before. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna stop it right here while I'm up. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? I stretched it right here to get to this point, but I don't think I want to stretch it no more. And
Right.
you know what I'm saying? That's on you. That's on you as a trader. That's you controlling your emotions in that.
Right.
We can't teach emotions in this. We can give you suggestions.
Right. Absolutely. All right. So, what are some tips that you can give to new traders to help them get funded and to move toward being consistently profitable?
My thing with new traders, if you get into a prop firm, you trade small. Don't go in and trying to get the max amount of contracts that you can. You go small because one or two contracts can make you $1,000 a day.
Yep.
So, and you want to limit yourself from having those risks, or you in a play because you got 9 contracts and you in a play for 2 seconds, and next thing you know, your account is blown. Trust me, I've done it before. You know what I'm saying? And I knew what was going on. So, and then